When I started ministry back in 2001, Elder Mendinghall, you were my president. And I started in my district in Warner Robins in Americus, Georgia. You didn't just treat me like an employee, like somebody who was just coming out of school and needing a job, which I was. You treated me like family. Sister Mendenhall, you let me come in your house, eat your food. You treated me like a son. And for that, I am forever grateful. The two of you have left an indelible mark on my life. And when I met my wife, Robin, you two were some of the first people I wanted her to meet. When my children were born, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for them to meet you, for you to meet them.
Pastor and Mrs. Mendinghall, I just want to say how much I appreciate your dedication, your time, your support that you have given all of us throughout the years. It takes special people to be able to commit their life to achieve a heart of servitude.
Hey, Mama and Daddy. We can't remember a time that we haven't known you guys.
So we moved to Atlanta, Mapleton, back in 1984, and you guys were right down the street. We were always at your house. Kim and April were always at our house. We were just always together, whether it be during the week, riding home after school, going to school together, spending all day Saturday or the whole weekend together. We've just always been together.
You guys went from being our neighbors, Mama, you went from being our teacher to being family. We're really gonna miss you guys, but we're so happy that you'll be with Kim and April. We love you
guys.
Elder Mendenhall, Sister Mendinghall, this is Braun Jacobs. I am currently in Newport, Rhode Island, completing my Officers Development training course for the United States Navy Chaplains Corps. But when I heard that Berean was conducting a farewell service, I had to pause just for a moment, just to express to you all my profound appreciation for your impact on me and on my family. As a young pastor starting out in South Atlantic Conference, I was looking for a guide, someone to model my ministry after, and I found a perfect model in you, Elder Mendenhall. A man of integrity, a man of compassion, a man of courage, simultaneously, and that's a rare blend. Sister Mendenhall, as I watched you not only love the people of South Atlantic Conference, but in your own ministry, shape and mold young minds, it left an indelible impression on me that I will never forget. And so I pray God's richest blessing upon you, that this new season would bring God's favor, His blessing. And I want you to know on behalf of myself, Ashley, and my 2 daughters, we love you, and we are praying for God's continued favor over you as you now make this transition. With love, honor, and respect, Chaplain Berean Jacobs.
Elder and Mrs. Mendinghall, I want you to know how much of an impact you have had on my life. I grew up in Atlanta and went to Berean and had the opportunity to be pastored and educated by some of the very best. Elder Mendinghall, you are always very approachable, fun, friendly, and engaging. And when you would come visit your wife in our 4th grade classroom, our little 4th grade selves would just giggle at how handsome you are and have the opportunity to watch you connect with your wife. That was a blessing and an example to us.
Hey everybody, it's Pastor Austin Humphreys. Listen, to Brother and Sister Mendinghall, listen, just want you to know that Jaleesa, Arden, and myself, we love you. I want to say thank you to the both of you all for teaching, especially myself and my wife, that you can win in ministry and win at home. Thank you for being a constant example of just love and affirmation between one another. And I just want to say I appreciate you all for being a family that we connected with. We were at Berean for those 3.5 years where I knew nothing about ministry at all. And yet the both of you all took the time to pour into me and Jaleesa, and we will be forever grateful for that. We love you so much. Excited that you get ready to head to Maryland. We know God is going to bless, but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, how much you have meant to us, and I look forward to what God is going to do in the future. Love you guys.
Miss Mendinghall, you were the best 4th grade teacher. You wanted us to grow and to learn and to stay focused, most importantly. And you just loved all of your students so much. And I can imagine, even to this day, you would still need to separate my best friend and I. You already know who that is. Kim and April, I know you all will take great care of your parents and continue to make amazing memories as a family unit. You guys are in great hands, and I just want to say farewell. There are no goodbyes, so I'll just say to you, Pastor and Mrs. Mendinghall, you will be missed, and we'll see you soon. Love you guys.
Mrs. Mendinghall would always discipline us firmly. She kept her classroom in line, but we knew she loved and cared about us, even when I had to put bubble gum on my nose because I could not stop talking. I have always known that you want the very best for me, and you've always pushed me to excel. Even to this day, sending messages telling me that you are proud of me and that you love me. And your cooking, to have the opportunity to go to your teacher's house and be with her family and make friends with her children and eat her good food, an experience not everybody can attest to. I'm so thankful for the indelible mark that you have put on my life, and you will be dearly missed by Atlanta. I'm just so glad that I still know how to get in touch with you if I need an encouraging word. Continue to move forward, and God bless you in this next chapter of your life.
I just want to share a little bit about Pastor Mendenhall and Mrs. Mendinghall. I just want to say that I am so glad that our lives intersected and that I was able to be under your tutelage, especially Mrs. Mendinghall. You are a lady of dignity and of class. You were committed to making sure that each and every student that passed through your classroom was prepared and ready for the next level. You've always been engaged with what we are doing with our lives, and being a cheerleader and very supportive of us. And I am so grateful that you were a part of my life and are a part of my life are going to terribly miss that the Mendinghalls are no longer in Georgia. It's mind-boggling, mind-blowing that you won't be here anymore, but you are going to be in capable hands of your very funny and beautiful daughters who are a part of that Mendenhall package and a part of our good memories. We've had so many good times and laughs. Those two daughters of you all. But wishing you all the very, very best. And until we meet again, take care.
You meant so much to me. Your leadership, your compassion, your kindness, your hospitality. When I came into the South Atlantic Conference years after my father had been there, you called me Horse, a name that they called my dad. They called him Warhorse, and you called me Horse. And that meant more to me than I can put into words. And when he passed and you called me, it was a very difficult season, a very difficult time, but your words encouraged me and helped me through that time. So thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you've been, everything that you are. Thank you. And I know that I don't have the words to really put it all together. Those two words seem like they just aren't enough, but thank you. Looking forward to what God has next in your life. God bless you. I love you. Thank you.
For those of you who do not know me, my name is Dr. Carlton Byrd, and I'm privileged to serve as the president of the Southwest Region Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. But I'm also a former pastor of the Atlanta Berean Church. And it gives me great joy to be able to participate in this wonderful celebration for Elder and Mrs. Vanard and Ruth Mendinghall. Before I share my congratulatory words, I want to thank you, Dr. Jack. Thank you, the Berean Church family, for this celebration for Elder and Mrs. Mendenhall. They deserve it. Thank you. Elder and Mrs. Mendenhall, you know I love you. And if I could change anything today, I would be at Atlanta Berean today to celebrate you. Who I am in my ministry professionally has a lot to do with you. Thank you. Thank you for extending me the privilege of serving as the Berean Church pastor. Thank you for charting the course for my ministry. Thank you. And thank you for loving me. Thank you. As you go to Maryland, enjoy. Now that's further from me, but the good news is that I'm in Maryland quite a bit, and you know I'll be checking in to see you. So on behalf of Danielle, Kristen, Kaylee, Carissa, and myself, we wish you Godspeed, we love you, and we'll see you soon. And remember, this is from the son you didn't have, Carlton Byrd. God bless you.
Jesus Christ is soon to come. Life is too short to waste time on non-essentials. Be about our Father's business.